While health and other concerns cause many Americans to question the advisability of mail-in ballots, it's actually caused great debate from both sides of the aisle in government and pundits alike, and it's kind of basically passing around the proverbial hot potato up in Washington. My purpose today is to inform you about some of the arguments associated with mail-in ballots. So as a Washingtonian, I don't really have a say so much on how I vote because we all do mail-in voting here in the state. However, this convenience actually caused me to do some further research to understand the process and also to understand who should or should not actually be privy to this situation. After today, you're going to have a little bit more information to help you decide whether to support or oppose mail-in ballots. I will begin with reasons why people support mail-in ballots, and I will conclude today with why people oppose mail-in ballots. With the roadmap in place, let's begin with some supporting reasons. There are two primary reasons why people support mail-in ballots. The first reason comes from the belief that citizens must have a way to vote when in-person voting is not feasible. So according to Hans Sikowski, who is a senior writer for the Heritage Foundation, and is also a scholar in legal and judicial matters and in studies regarding constitutional government, he states that citizens with disabilities, citizens who work abroad, and military members, they don't have the ability to go to regular polls, so this would be very feasible for them. The second reason comes from the ballots are a must, that mail-in ballots are a must because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Although it is too soon for a comprehensive national survey, an article that was published by the National Bureau of Economics Research echoed an investigation from the Wisconsin Department of Health, and they noted that in-person voting actually caused 71 positive cases of COVID-19 on April 7th. And with some supporting reasons covered, let's move on to reasons why some oppose. There are two primary reasons why people oppose mail-in ballots. The first reason comes from the belief that mail-in ballots actually promote voter intimidation. And Sikowski, the author that I mentioned earlier, he explains that there is no prohibition on voter harvesting for absentee ballots. So for many voters at home, this actually opens the door to voter intimidation and also unlawful assistance from campaigners. This also, it's a significant possibility that ballot brokers can actually purchase the ballots. The second reason comes from the belief that actual ballots get lost in the mail. So another example from the same previous article, that was noted that 28 million ballots were lost back in 2012, 2014, 2016, and 2018. And after the April 2020 primary elections in Wisconsin, a lot of actual voters never got their ballots in the mail, and then after the election was over, they found 3 large tubs in the mail processing facility of ballots that were never mailed. So in conclusion, the debate over mail-in ballots is actually quite complicated, but let's review what we learned today. First, we learned that there are 2 reasons why people support mail-in ballots, and these are to include the belief that citizens must have a way to vote when in-person is not feasible, and because of the ongoing pandemic due to COVID-19. Next, we learned 2 reasons why people actually support, why people oppose mail-in ballots. And these are to include the belief that mail-in ballots promote voter intimidation, and the belief that mail-in ballots actually get lost in the mail. So regarding mail-in ballots, the information you heard today should actually offer you some clarity, and it should be a matter of choice as to whether citizens vote absentee or in person. So enforcing a mail-in policy would not improve the voting experience. However, or regardless of choice, voting is a privilege and it's a responsibility of American citizens. So ladies and gentlemen, have a beautiful red wine.